Hey y'all, David Madaffari here, St. George City Council candidate, District 4. We are heading into early voting, which is on April 19th. And of course, the actual election day is on May 3rd. So you'll have plenty of opportunities to get your vote in. I wanted to get to you today with another way that you can verify that I am working for you. These are deliverable things, these tangible things that I keep talking about, that if I'm elected to this position, that you're going to be able to say, yes, he promised that and he's going to do that, and or not. I want to give you things that you can actually touch and see. Last time we talked about the surveys for my votes. Anytime there's a vote coming up on the council, I will be posting and blasting surveys to my constituents, and you'll have a chance to get your voice heard. And I will adhere to those votes and that survey because I am just a conduit for your will. Today we're going to talk about government transparency and something, in this case, it's called Open Checkbook. It's how we can have all the data, all the expenses of the government shown on the website in real time. And what fascinates me about this is that it's a simple idea, right? But Baton Rouge has this. It's just that they don't tell anybody about it. It's buried on their website. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you an example of what I'm talking about. And actually, I talked to IBTS, our private contractor for St. George, and they are in the process of vetting 2 or 3 different versions of software like this. So I'm going to show you my screen, and I want to show you exactly what this does because it's so great, and it's a good opportunity for citizens to really check up on every dollar that is being spent in the city. All right, y'all, this is the Open Checkbook for Baton Rouge. It just says right here, Open Checkbook Baton Rouge provides an unprecedented view into the city parish department spending and check level data. This is something that St. George could have easily. And what I love about this idea starting from the beginning is that with St. George, we would be starting from the beginning. And we can see exactly where all the money is being spent at any given moment, at any day that you check. So we're just going to look at an example here. Here's Baton Rouge. East Baton Rouge Parish has spent $131.61 million already this year. And it breaks it all down by expense categories, departments. It looks like environmental services so far has had the most spending. But what I like about this is that if you click on Explore All Spending, let's go here, it'll break it down. You can drill down into each one of these things until you get to the bottom. So let's look at police department. So they spent $6.75 million, which is 5% of the entire ledger so far. If you click on that, it'll bring it into more details. Police Uniform Patrol Bureau, $5 million. And this is what I love about this. I'm a data nerd. And this is the kind of thing that with St. George, we should have this. This should have been one of the first things we have. Is something, if we're really truly mean that we're going to be transparent to the city of St. George and to its citizens, this is something I think everybody would love to drill down to. And it helps keep councils and governments accountable to you, and you can start questioning things before they get out of hand. So this is just an example. Like I said, IBTS told me they were looking at 2 or 3 different versions of software like this. I actually asked to be in those meetings. They said they are open to the public. They'll be making announcements on the St. George page, their website actually. So when those happen, you can bet that I'm going to be promoting that because I want as many people involved in something like that as possible. This is one of those things that I'm promising to you as your city council candidate. And when you go to the polls, either on Saturday during early voting next week or on May 3rd, I'm hoping this is one of those things that will help set me apart, and it gives you that independent voice on the St. George City Council. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys on the next video.